boy. And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, peace and love to the gods and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, people. How we living out there, man? How the world treating y'all? Yeah, because we is back with another session of the hookah trees and the SCPs. Yes, sir. We got the mixture in that thing. We, you know what I'm saying? We was able to coordinate it to what we can do both at the same time. Bow. Bust. Onto my bus. But anyways, man, I hope everybody good out there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. Welcome back to the channel, Academates. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back. Welcome back. I appreciate y'all joining me, rocking it out with me. You know what I'm talking about? As I explore the SCPs. You know, I know I'm late to the party, but you know, it is what it is. I'm here. I'm here. You feel me? And I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you're enjoying it with me. I appreciate you again for joining me. If you're new, welcome to the channels. This is Academy 7. You know what I'm saying? I am your host, 7. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can call me. You know what I'm saying? You can call me 7. We just started the hookah session. We just started the hookah part of it, that is, you know what I'm saying? We've been rocking with the SCPs. We've been doing that though, you know what I'm saying? But we figured we just try to, you know what I'm saying, switch the mood up, make things a little different, round, chill a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm digging the vibe. And we finna check out this SCP right now. This is a SCP-2399, a malfunctioning destroyer, indestructible. So obviously they ain't got nothing for it. So we know that part thus far. They can't blow it up. And it's malfunctioning. And it's a destroyer. Interesting. So, Academates, I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we just gonna go ahead and get into this one, you know what I'm talking about, and see what they talking about, and see what this thing trying to destroy. And what made it malfunction. So, ready? How's this? Bust.
Good morning, everyone.
Grand Rising.
My name is Researcher Miller, and the item number that we're going to be studying today
Grand Rising, sir,
is SCP-2399. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Due to SCP-2399's location and nature, physical means of containment are currently impossible. Implanted Foundation agents in major observatories are to contain footage or images of SCP-2399. An ongoing misinformation campaign is in effect, which has thus far been able to completely suppress any knowledge pertaining to SCP-2399 from public awareness.
Of course.
Foundation satellites in orbit around Jupiter are to maintain constant vigilance of SCP-2399's reconstruction efforts, and make all attempts to hinder that process should SCP-2399 reach a minimum of 75% completion. Additionally, a perimeter of long-range electromagnetic jamming satellites, barrier array, has been situated in high Jupiter orbit. Any transmissions intercepted by this array are to be summarily decoded and logged. In the event of SCP-2399 surpassing 75% completion, or an information breach in the jamming perimeter, necessary Foundation personnel will engage Protocol Legionnaire 5, see Addendum 2399-L5, given its completion by that time. Description: SCP-2399 is a massive complex mechanical structure currently located in Jupiter's lower atmosphere. Since its visual discovery in 1963, SCP-2399 has been observed to use highly advanced antimatter-based weaponry to create spatial disruptions and devastating atmospheric, observable as a large red vortex, commonly known as the Great Red Spot. SCP-2399 appears to be damaged, possibly due to an impact with the moon Io, before coming to rest in its current position. SCP-2399 has been observed releasing a multitude of small octopoid repair drones in efforts to repair the damage.
I'm just saying though, like, with the moon though, it crashed into a moon. Like, with this event, okay.
It is taken. Some of these drones will remain near SCP-2399, while others will patrol nearby moons, or deeper into the gases of Jupiter itself, in search of parts that SCP-2399 is missing. Computer models estimate that SCP-2399 is at 59% completion, with a current rate of 0.78 annually. This rate has increased from an estimated 0.12% in 1970. Despite its damaged state, SCP-2399 seems to possess a limitless power supply, advanced electromagnetic shielding, matter-disrupting weaponry, the ability to repair damage done to itself, and a precise tracking and targeting system. See Addendum 2399-2B. Due to the large difference in technological advancements between the creator of SCP-2399 and our own, for all intents and purposes, SCP-2399 is currently indestructible by human means.
Sounds like the Anunnaki made that damn thing. Listen. It crashed into the moon? Having this type of technological advancement. It crashed into the moon? A moon? So it crashed into a moon. But there's nothing on this planet that we could shoot at it that would damage it. But it slammed into a moon and that damaged it.
In theory, SCP-2399 might be left vulnerable by a powerful enough electromagnetic pulse. Unfortunately, this technology does not yet exist. Since 1970...
I'm sure it does. I'm sure the ship that y'all trying to shoot at has this propulsion right here.
SCP-2399 has been the recipient of an unending stream of electromagnetic-based communications originating in the Triangulum Galaxy, roughly 3 million light-years from Earth. The means...
Now, how in the hell do y'all know all of that and y'all don't even know what's at the bottom of the ocean? Y'all don't even know what's in the Amazon. How in the fuck do you know this? I'm just asking.
Of SCP-2399's travel to our solar system and the means of its communications are all unknown. From 1971 to 1985, SCP-2399 continuously received a single coded message, which through code breaking and translation efforts appeared to be a command to repair the damage it incurred upon entering our solar system. At this time, the barrier array was established to intercept these messages. This coincided with a period of radio silence from the origin of the communications, until 1996, when a different order began transmitting. The barrier array has thus far prevented SCP-2399 from receiving this command. See Addendum 2399, Comm Log.
What transpired in 96? That's your homework. Tupac. What else happened in 96? And then it said it got a different order. Received a different order. Peep game.
SCP-2399 Discovery Notes. SCP-2399 was originally observed, albeit unknowingly, by Giovanni Cassini in 1665. The following is taken directly from Cassini's journal on the event, translated from Italian to English. October 8th, 1665. I have observed something extraordinary in the heavens. Last night, as I gazed through my looking glass, I saw what appeared to be a star of great luminance streak through the far reaches of our solar system. I have never recorded an object moving so fast. It had surpassed the outer planets in fewer than 2 hours. As I watched, by my own 2 eyes, I saw it slow as it closed on Jupiter, make a sharp turn, and disappear into the planet itself. I saw many bursts of light afterwards, but although I continued to peer at it until the sun broke, I saw no additional disturbances in the night sky. I must continue to document these changes and will alert my colleagues when the day is upon me. October 15th, 1665. I took Peter to my observation point last night, but a week from the night I saw the fire rain upon Jupiter in the heavens, he brought along his own looking glass, and together we aimed our view upon the giant. To our surprise, a magnificent change has occurred, where once the distant world showed only bands of color, there is now a great red spot where the star came to rest on the surface of Jupiter.
Oh yeah.
Peter was incredulous, of course, that such an amazing discovery could have taken place before our very eyes. I will continue to take note of this. October 18th, 1665. Tonight, as I peered through my looking glass, I swear on my life that I observed what looked to me like explosions and starbursts emanating from our red spot. I fear my mind is playing tricks on me. There has been no record of such violent outbursts by a heavenly body since the dawn of astronomy. I will consult with Peter on the morrow and hopefully glean from him some advice on the matter. October 19th, 1665. Peter sees the same as I. As I approached him with my concerns, he leveled the same with me, and through our following discussion we concluded that it must be a powerful reaction to the falling star I saw upon the first night, and not a product of our own shortcomings. I am left wondering what cataclysmic event must be taking place on our heavenly neighbor. Our work to document this must go on. This is Addendum 2399-2B. At hours on Barrier Unit 53 observed one of SCP-2399's repair drones closing on a piece of debris, quickly determined to be part of a damaged communications array. Because of the nature of this specific component and the ramifications of allowing SCP-2399 to recover it, it was ordered that Barrier Unit 45 fire upon the drone with its onboard concussion batteries. Batteries were discharged. However, the drone appeared undamaged. Footage obtained by Barrier Unit 53 shows that while the payload in question was launched towards the repair drone, it was destroyed within 5 kilometers of the target by additional charges originating from SCP-2399. Command lost contact with Barrier Unit 45 15 seconds after initial discharge.
See?
With video observation showing that
You're busting that something and it busts back at your ass. What you expect, man? What did you expect to happen? You thought you was just gonna shoot at this thing's drone when it's out there trying to find things to repair it? Think you was gonna, boy, stop that. Stop that. Y'all be like, alright, okay. See? Do you know who the intended target is? Or perhaps you know. And perhaps you know why. I think y'all holding out. Doc Miller, I think you're holding out on this one, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you. You know what I'm saying? We halfway through it, but I think you holding out for real. I think you're holding out for real.
At SCP-2399, the resulting spatial anomaly originating the termination of Barrier Unit 45 by Barrier Units 44, 51, and 55. Under no circumstances are any barrier units to further engage SCP-2399 or drones released by SCP-2399.
I know, right?
Addendum 2399-2C, Project Gygus. After the events, it was decided that necessary force would be authorized to destroy or incapacitate SCP-2399. Using Foundation resources, as well as resources from 45 nations, notably a platform, warheads bearing MT payloads, and warheads bearing EMP detonators was launched and placed in orbit around Europa. At hours, with orders from 15 heads of state and 05 and 05. The entire payload of Project Gygus was launched toward SCP-2399.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Efforts to develop alternative methods of eliminating SCP-2399 are currently underway. This is Addendum 2399-L5. So, SCP-2399, have you ever sat and wondered, maybe after you hear about a car accident on a street you were just on, or a bombing in the city you were just visiting, just how lucky you are to be alive? Just how many things have to go right for you to continue to exist? A few seconds too late, a few seconds too early, and somebody reaches for something they dropped, and a busload of people run into another busload of people. Sometimes this kind of thing does happen, as we've seen far too often. But that's what we're here for. To protect those who can't protect themselves from things that they wouldn't even know to protect themselves from. We can't do it all, though. As many things as we've been able to contain, as many things as we've been able to keep under lock that would threaten to destroy us all, still, far too many remain that we can't do anything about. Whether they're too big, or too fast, or too powerful. Any of these things could blink and wipe humanity from existence. The fact
that y'all don't tell us about it, that's the effed up thing about it, though. You know what I'm saying? If you told us about some things, you know what I'm saying, we would be able to protect ourselves. But you try to label us incompetent, like we can't take care of our own affairs. You know what I mean? Let me just do this for you. You don't know what you're doing. It's like, come on, bro. We know. I mean, we ain't. Come on, dude. Everybody ain't slow. Everybody ain't slow. Everybody ain't. You know what I'm saying? Just dense and don't know what the fuck's going on. And that's how these foundations and these companies. They try to treat us like that, like we're fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely some fucking goofies out there, and I'm just gonna say it just like that. There are some goofies out there. You know what I'm saying? That really make like intelligent people look bad, and you know, and then you got this silly paperwork where they say you have to have a PhD to really be validated to know what the fuck you talking about. Like, since when, bro? Like, get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? There's so many intelligent people on this planet. It's crazy. I'm not finna sit here and let a sheet of paper dictate how smart I am. How, you know what I'm saying, my intelligence. That's questioning my integrity. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not finna. No, you got me, boy. You got me all the way up. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I read, and that's why I implore, you know what I'm saying, anybody to read. And I condone that. You know what I'm saying? I condone that to anybody. Now, if you're going to get something from my channel, get that from my channel. Blessed is he who reads. You feel me? Like, just right here, you know what I'm saying? Now, there are such things like we probably wouldn't know about. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when we're talking about this earthly shit and we're talking about stuff that's here, dude, don't. I mean, it's kind of hard to kind of swallow that when you toss that at somebody. When I'm sitting here watching this, just like thousands of other people have watched this stuff and had these same notions. Like, dude, if we knew, we know what to look out for. You feel me? But y'all try to play that game and y'all try to play us like we slow. And there are some slow people out here, but not everybody. And some people are more interested in this thing than what's really going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? They're not paying attention to other stuff. Like I'm looking at this. I ain't looking at politics because I know what that's all about. You know what I'm talking about? I already know the game. I know the game that's being played. So I focus on other stuff that y'all got going on out here that, you know, you kind of put it in this format so nobody believes it and it's cool. So I just, hypothetically speaking, you know what I'm saying? You speak like that. But that's what we're here for. To protect those who can't protect themselves from things they wouldn't even know to protect themselves from. Now, if I told you there was a murderer around the corner, you would know to protect yourself. If I told you there were a whole bunch of whoever around the corner that there's a chance that you could get hurt if you went around there, or if you moved to such area, or you dealt with such people, there's a chance that you could be hurt or your family can be injured. If I'm telling you about this stuff, then that's pre-warning, dude. And if a person decides to move ahead and still deal with such things, or live in such places, or deal with such people, or whatever the case may be, then that's on them. But don't say that we can't protect ourselves if you never gave us an opportunity to protect ourselves. If you knew this stuff was out here and you didn't say anything to us, and like he said in the beginning, they already got their hush shit, you know what I'm saying, in play. So people that do find stuff, you already hushing them. Like, so that's kind of contradicting. You feel me? And that's how you lose support. So when you want us to support you and forgive you for hiding information, how do we do that? You lied to us, and then you made us look like fools when we found stuff. And then when you finally got to come clean, all of a sudden, we don't want to be in trouble though. We'll tell you, but we don't want to suffer the consequences of not telling you guys. I mean, we was trying to do you a favor. Man, so how many people had to get the business before y'all couldn't catch the thing that you still ain't caught? Yeah, you like how I worded that, huh? How many people got to continually get the business for y'all to not catch the thing that you still ain't caught? Hypothetically speaking. But Academics, let's continue. You know how I do. You know how I do.
The fact that they haven't done so yet is just luck. SCP-2399, however, is different.
Yeah.
We have little information regarding SCP-2399's motives, origins, and full capabilities. We do not understand how it is capable of communicating over such large distances, or why those who constructed it, if it was in fact constructed.
Did he not say antimatter? See, they don't get it. Dark matter, man. If the thing is out there in space, that's all that is out there. It's basically LoJack hardwired into the space around it. You don't get it. You just, come on. I'm sorry.
Sent it to us in the first place.
They didn't say nothing.
We do not know what would happen if SCP-2399 is able to fully repair itself.
You're gonna
or
find
if part
out.
of our array would break down and a message would get through.
Oh, you're gonna find out.
We do not know this. So, we must assume the worst.
Be patient.
Judging by what we've seen, were SCP-2399 to have reached Earth, it would have led to our timely destruction. But sometimes, humanity gets a little help. Sometimes, something steps in the way of the apocalypse.
This is Devil speaking.
For us, and for SCP-2399, it was Jupiter. As SCP-2399 began to slow its approach to Earth, Cassini saw what we've been able to ascertain, that SCP-2399 struck Io, was damaged, and was unable to escape the gravitational pull of Jupiter. Its weapon...
The ship got attacked, man. Why y'all playing that game? Why y'all doing that? Clear as day, the ship was attacked from Jupiter. Something's on Jupiter. It attacked the ship. Probably, you know what I'm saying, made it slam into, you know what I'm saying, sent that moon at it. It didn't, no. The technology this ship rolling with, there's no way it just would have racked into a moon. Come on, bro. That's why I threw that out. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't gonna fly. That wasn't gonna fly. Yeah, no pun intended, but that wasn't gonna fly. So, you know what I'm saying? That was a straight up attack, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is called double speaking, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You've heard it firsthand. This is called double speaking. They pretty much know what happened. The apocalypse is that dark matter energy that they know what it is. That antimatter, they like to call it, but it's dark matter energy. You're gonna find out about it real soon. They know what it is. It's chaos energy. That's why they call it the apocalypse, because it's chaos. It's chaos energy. The triple blackness of space. You're about to find out what it is real soon. Trust me on that. And the gravitational pull, of course, they damaged the ship and they pulled it in, and that's how it's trying to repair itself. They can't blow it up. They can't, you know what I'm saying? They can't do anything to it like that. They just damaged it. It's self-repair. And they don't even understand that. It'll take some damage just to get the job done in self-repair. Well, y'all lost on this one.
It's activated as they were intended, but it was Jupiter that experienced doomsday, not us. Eventually, though, it's likely that SCP-2399 will resume full functionality.
So basically, it cut the fool on
likely be able to pull away from Jupiter and proceed to its target.
Oh yeah.
As of now, we can keep hurling bombs and EMPs at it all we want, but we've got no indication that any of it will so much as scratch the thing. On the contrary, experience dictates it would do nothing at all. If this were to happen now, we would undoubtedly be destroyed. Jupiter has given us time, for now. SCP-2399 will remain there, reassembling itself, while we devise some way to stop it. Like it or not, we're in an arms race with this thing. Best guesses give us something like 25 years until it is able to hear past our dampening array. Until then, we must seize the opportunity that has been laid before us. We must use the time we have been given and not let it be wasted. So, we devise Protocol Legionnaire, one gigantic EMP, powered by God knows what, followed by a volley of nukes, enough to wipe out our civilization 1,000 times over. A blunt plan, and simple, and likely futile. Our researchers and researchers around the globe have yet to devise even a way to deliver that kind of pulse, let alone a way to power it. There is no indication whatsoever that we will be able to complete Legionnaire on time, or if it'll do what is intended once it's completed. But we must try.
I'm just gonna say this. Let's just say hypothetically this was a thing, right? From what we've been seeing on the planet already, there's certain alien spacecraft that's not even letting certain, you know what I'm saying, rockets get off the ground. So I doubt they're even gonna let you even get this shit off the ground. Like this will never even leave the atmosphere to even make that trip, to even go get up there to do that. I can guarantee you that. You talking about nukes, boy? Them ships been around here shutting all the nukes down. The hell you talking about? You ain't finna get a nuke off this planet, bruh. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, you ain't finna get a nuke off this planet. Not to do anything out there. They ain't going for that. Boy, y'all already know that. We've seen too much. You better ask Elon how many his rockets and got shot down. We ain't going for that. We done seen that already. So, yeah, that's a no-go. Y'all fucked on this one. All right, that's all I can say on this one.
We must do something. Even if we have to drain our banks and empty our minds, we must try.
Do what you got to do, bro.
Not often do we get a chance to see the swerving bus that will end our lives and step out of the way. Jupiter, unknowingly, has offered us that chance. I suggest we take it. Randall McCallan, Director, Barrier Project. Site. Addendum 2399, comm log.
It sounds all bad, bro.
All messages logged are to be understood as having repeated themselves continuously until either a new message is logged or a logged instance of radio silence. 1971.
All bad, bro.
Unit is damaged. Repair. 1985. Updating orders. Maintain position. Repair. 1985. Period of radio silence. Barrier array is established. 1996. Unit is out of range of target. Proceed to planet number 3 in system. Coordinates redacted. Repair. 2015. Unit is out of range of target. Proceed to planet 3 in system. Coordinates redacted. Priority is target. Cease repairs. Okay. On that note, this concludes our lecture for today. Thank you all for listening. Goodbye.
They have no clue what they're dealing with. Absolutely not a damn clue what they're dealing with, bro. And they ain't finna stop a dang thing. So that Legionnaire joint y'all got going on, y'all might well cut that out. That's a waste. That's a waste. And you ain't gonna do nothing but make things worse. That's it. That's what you do anyway, right? That's all y'all do, right? Make things worse. It's the reason why the thing's on the way. And them boys up there, they know why. You may not know why. It's the people down here, you know what I'm talking about? You may not know why. You should. Because the information is out there. It's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Put out there. That's why, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us know about certain things. You know what I'm talking about? There's a reason why certain people know certain things, because the information is out there. You just got to be willing to find it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of this stuff go over a lot of people's head. I'm not saying it's going over y'all head. I'm not saying all that. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking in general here. A lot of information goes over a lot of people's head because a lot of people don't do enough reading. And, you know what I'm saying? That's systematically designed as well. You know what I'm saying? To be dumbed down, to not want to learn and want to know. Just let it happen. No, bro. No. It's too much going on. And we're talking about lives here. You know what I'm saying? And people not knowing all this stuff, that's crazy. And then that's what we're here for. I mean, I'm here. I could say that's what I'm here for. I'm here to let people know that regardless if you believe in such a thing, there's nothing wrong with doing some due diligence to look at your planet and look and start looking around and seeing certain happenings going on around your planet. You know what I'm saying? I do know that that's smart. I employ that. You know what I'm saying? That if anything you're going to get from this channel, I will condone that you do some reading. Blessed is he who reads. You know what I'm saying? Do some reading. You know what I'm saying? Really, really get into this stuff, man. And see what's going on. Because they may just be, you know what I'm saying, pulling a fast one. There possibly could be a destroyer ship out there that was on its way to do and step on this planet. And y'all probably out there being goofy and don't know a damn thing and don't believe a damn thing. And when you get stepped on, you looking goofy. You feel me? So that's why I say, hypothetically speaking, man, if it's any truth to this, I'd rather had known this little bit than had known nothing at all. And like he said, this is what we're here for, to protect people from things they wouldn't even know to protect themselves from. But it's like, dude, if y'all would not be hiding stuff, that, you know what I'm saying, we would be a lot more aware of what to be looking out for. We wouldn't just put ourselves in danger and put ourselves out in the woods in certain areas. We would know to look out for certain things. I don't care. I wouldn't give a damn motherfucker out here panicking. We don't want, you know what I'm saying, the world to panic, man. Damn that. Look, coward ass motherfuckers don't need to be here. I'm sorry. But that's just, I'm speaking the real now. I'm speaking the real now. Because, like, regardless if we got monsters or not, there's people out here that act completely like monsters and not human beings. And we know this to be a fact. So I'm not finna argue with nobody about that. And you would be a fool to. Look at what's going on around here. We don't care about race or creed or any of that. There's so many things going on and so many happenings going on, and people that definitely shouldn't be doing it are definitely involved in it. You know what I'm saying? And so many people have been, whistles have been blown, and these people have been called out, and people have been unalived for dropping certain informations and stuff like that. And I mean, it's a lot going on, guys. It's a lot going on. That's why I say keep your head on the swivel. And try not to let the world drive you crazy, because there's so much going on that, you know what I'm saying, like, you can't keep up with it all. And I try not to keep up with it all. I mean, I'm not finna just disperse all my energy and all my time into all of this stuff. No, I still need to make time for myself, especially to meditate. And that's, for the most part, that's what I do, is I meditate on this information. I get this information and I meditate on it. You know what I'm saying? And I come to my own conclusion. I don't just throw it in your face and say, hey, this is real. You gotta believe me. No, I will never say that here. No, I will never say that here. But I will say consider. You know what I'm saying? Consider this. Put this in the back. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna rock in your cerebellum, then you may want to keep this back there with you. Because if you run up on something or you see something out of whack in the skies, and all of a sudden a destroyer pops up like Loki out of no down where and start bombing on your ass, you know that you know what I'm saying, the SCP's Foundation had all the information and they gave it to you, and you knew exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? But your friend didn't, because they didn't believe you when you was telling them about it. You know what I mean? So that's the situations that we encounter. But it's fine. It's fine. I just know if I can do some cross-referencing from this to other things out here, it's worth the consideration for myself. Don't have to be for you. And that's what I got for that. But this is very interesting, though. I don't know what it is for you guys, but this is interesting. Like, just like with what was that, the dark satellite that we did. Yeah, these outer space joints is interesting. Interesting as hell, that the fact that y'all know all that's out there, but you don't know about the Amazon right here, and you don't know what's in the ocean right here. It's y'all come on now. That's another thing that I just how do y'all know all that? Y'all got a telescope that can see all of that, but you ain't got a telescope that can see none of that? Really? 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 Or you expect us to go for that when there's more to it? I say there's more to it, y'all. So let's get to the more to it. You know what I'm saying? And stop making people look like they need to be in loony bins, bro. We good out here. We can handle it. Trust me. We can handle this. That's why we're here now, checking it out. I'm sure we can handle this, man. So stop making us look like goofies. If we find it, we find it. You know what I'm saying? Put us on the team. You know what I'm talking about? Hell, we seen it now. Can't unsee it. But then y'all try to the neuralizer. Come on, man. Y'all need to chill out with that shit. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some people like that memory. I would love to have that memory. Like, hey, bro, I ran into it. Da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all already convincing the world it's not real, then who am I to convince my homies that it's real? If it's not real, it's not going to hold water, right? The weight is not going to sit. Eventually it's going to fall through. So just let it be what it is. If it's not real, if it's not true, that's what happens with truth. But when truth can stand on its own, that's when you got to start going around here MIBing people. But anyways, Catamates, I thank you for joining me. If you're new, again, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. But keep your head on the swivel. Remember to protect yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. You know what I mean? Do not let the world drive you crazy. Do some due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Get your dibs. Call the dibs. The due diligence. Intuition. You know what I'm saying? Discernment. Intuition. You know what I'm saying? And the due diligence. You feel me? Keep the oil with you. Operate in love. Cosmic love, that is. Green or higher. You feel me? And, yeah, man. Read some books, dude. For real. Read some books, man. Y'all go read some books. Read some books. Meditate. Meditate and read some books, man. You'll be surprised what you find out here. Seriously. You'll be surprised what you find to be able to make the connections, draw the connections. And like I said, they got to put the information out there, and it's just another way for them to put the information out there in a form and fashion that you're either going to believe it or you're not. That's on you. But if I make the connection, I ain't arguing with nobody. I mean, I don't know about this one though. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. If I make a connection with one of these things, like that 9-tailed fox demon, yeah, you feel me? Then I'm not arguing with nobody. Something's up with that one. So I'm gonna pull that file out as a special one. You feel me? That's how I do. I pull them out as a special one. But until then, you know we finna run it up again. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna find something else. I'm gonna find another one. You know what I mean? We're working over here. Peace and love to the guys and goddesses and high vibrating species on the planet. Peace.